guys, it's Supro or Adam, and if you like camping in BO4 Zombies, I have the perfect video for you. Today I'll be going over 8 of the most powerful camping spots right now in BO4. I made this video about 2 or 3 months ago, and a lot has changed since then. Honestly, a lot of strats that were on my list then are completely gone now, and there are a ton of phenomenal spots in today's video. So on my previous sound quiz, I honestly always underestimate you guys. I have a sound that I think might be a little bit tricky, but no, you guys absolutely crushed this one. The correct answer was taking out the shield on Ancient Evil, so congrats to literally every single person who commented on the video because you got the sound right. Now, let's go ahead and jump in today's sound quiz, and yes, this is still going to be an Ancient Evil sound. I think this is hands down the hardest Ancient Evil sound I've done so far, so good luck to you guys with that sound right there. And of course, if you are new here and you still enjoy playing zombies, go ahead and hit that sub button. If you are subbed, make sure notifications are turned on. And besides that, let's jump into the first of many phenomenal camping spots in today's video. Starting off my list in the number 8 spot, let's kick things off with Dead of the Night. And in my opinion, this map has some of the best camping spots here in BO4 Zombies. There are honestly a ton of areas you can camp. In this video, I'll be going over a couple of my favorites, and with this one, this is the Spitfire camping spot. It is right beside the Spitfire wall buy. What you do is you simply sit here with the Wonder Weapon. You can go ahead and upgrade it if you want. With the upgraded version, you do have those, I guess, different effects or different attacks. It honestly doesn't really matter. Upgrading can take a long time, but if you really want to go for a higher round and get a ton of XP, you should definitely consider upgrading this thing. The one thing I really like about this spot, and honestly all the spots on Dead of the Night, you can really play around with difficulty. Some spots are kind of restricted to only playing on casual or only going as high as normal. This is one of those spots you can go up to hardcore, because when you're playing hardcore, you'll get a ton more XP. Setting up is a little bit harder, but once you are set up and you are in the spot, you will honestly get a ton of XP as you burn through the rounds. The next strategy in my number 7 spot is on Classified, and I call this the ICR strategy because it is right beside the ICR wall buy. So this is with your back facing the OG PAP spot on 5 and BO1 and beside the perk. You guys can see exactly where I am right now in this gameplay. What you want to do is you want to keep the door closed that is underneath the stairs to the left of where I'm standing right now. That way, all of the zombies will come from directly in front of you. And again, you have the ICR on the wall right there. This strategy is more for farming headshots on casual. You can bump things up to normal if you're more into getting XP. Hardcore is a big no for this strategy, but still, this is a great strat for farming headshots, and there are other strategies on Classified that allow us to bump things up to hardcore if you are into that XP grind. Coming in at my number 6 spot, we have the shield strategy, and this isn't really for one specific map. It's definitely not for blood, because the blood shield really isn't all that good compared to the other shields we have in BO4 Zombies. But as you guys can see right now, I am chilling on Classified in the laboratory, and all I'm doing is sitting right beside the buildable table with the shield there. I have Victorious Tortoise on, and whenever my shield is either low on health or low on ammo, all I do is turn around and I buy a repair, and then I have it repaired and full of ammo so I can go ahead and start killing zombies again. So like I said, this can be really done on any map that has an effective shield. Personally, I think it's best for Classified simply because you don't have things like Blightfather spawning in or werewolves or those big boss zombies. On Classified, you only have dogs, zombies, and Nova crawlers. But again, if a shield is on a map map and it's effective, then you can pretty much do this strategy. Coming in at my number 5 spot, we are going back to Dead of the Night, and this is probably one of the more chill camping strategies in a BO4 Zombies, because a lot of these camping strats requires at least some of your attention. With this strategy, you kind of just sit there and watch Netflix or, you know, listen to music or whatever you want to do and just kind of not have to entirely focus on the game. Now, the one thing you have to do is kill the werewolf at the end of the round, but honestly, it's not a big deal. So with this strat, you guys probably have heard this one already. All you do is you sit where you activate the artifact at the start of the game. So pretty much the power that opens up all the doors, or a lot of the doors, you literally sit right there on that, where that little pillar is, where it sits on with your back to that, and you spam Alistair's Annihilator on the ground over and over and over again. It is such a good strategy, and again, it's just one that doesn't require a ton of focus. Coming in at my number 4 spot, I have the one and only Ancient Evil camping spot, and this one is really interesting because it's a really good, effective strategy, but there's a bit of a trade-off. So, quick explanation of what's going on here. As you guys can see, my primary weapon is the Hand of Sharon, or whatever it's called, and all I'm doing is sitting near the spawn where the strife is. Actually, my back is touching the strife wall by, and all I'm doing is spamming the charge shot of this wonder weapon on Ancient Evil. And like I said, the strategy is really effective. The rounds go by super quick, sitting in the spot. The spawns are super fast. The one issue, though, is the ammo. The wonder weapons on this map have literally no ammo. If you upgrade them for the 3rd time, you get 10 extra shots, which really isn't much. So with this strategy, you absolutely have to run elixirs. And when I say elixirs, I mean elixirs like Alchem would be really good, or the, of course, max ammo elixir, just off the top of my head. So I don't know what other elixirs would be really good. Just something that gives you a ton of ammo. You want to use your special weapon, you want to use your Pegasus Strike as much as you can, but yeah, it's kind of a trade-off. You know, it's really quick, really fast rounds, tons of kills, but you gotta run elixirs. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section below if there are any other good tips for the strategy. But yeah, this is hands down one of the best camping spots, but again, elixirs is a must. Coming in at my number 3 spot, I have my favorite go-to XP farming strategy, and of course, it's the classified elevator strat. I'll have a video out actually in a couple of days after I post this video, because a lot has changed since I last discussed this strategy on the channel. So right now you're going to see some old BO4 Zombies gameplay, and like I said, I'll have a fresh, brand new, updated version of this strategy in a little bit. But this is really simple. All you do is grab 3 bots on classified, head to the elevator on the middle floor, right beside that trench gun wall by, and you camp there with a Winter's Howl, with a Hellion, or that trench gun on the wall, preferably the Hellion and the Winter's Howl, hands in the best combo, and you just sit there and you know, farm XP. This is more for XP than it is for headshots, or it is for going for higher rounds. But yes, hands down, one of my favorite, if not my favorite strategies in BO4 Zombies. Coming in at my number 2 spot, we have the Blood of the Dead Gondola strategy. And this one is pretty simple. You just sit in the gondola when it is on the, I guess, top section of the map, not at the docks where it originally starts, and you just kind of kill zombies. They all spawn in front of you. Now, this strategy is specifically a casual headshot farming strategy. On casual, you can literally sit here until round 100 plus farming headshots. It's the best way to get dark matter. On normal difficulty, it's a lot harder. The zombies are too quick for this strat in normal, but on casual, it's so easy. On top of that, when you're sitting on the gondola, Brutuses do not spawn in, at least in casual. I heard that in normal, Brutuses do spawn in, but on casual, it's just zombies and dogs. It's super chill, super easy, and if you're looking to get those headshots done really quickly, this is the most OP headshot farming strat on BO4 zombies. Finishing things off, in my #1 spot, I have an IX camping strategy, and yes, this is the one map that I could never find a good camping spot for, and of course, this is not my strategy. I actually saw a video by Sour, it might recommended, a couple days ago, and it kind of inspired me to revisit the camping spots in BO4, so all credit goes to Sour. I will have his channel linked in the description. Go check the guy out. He does a ton of awesome zombies content. But anyways, for this strategy, you are sitting in the cursed room right beside, or not beside, but near the KN wall by. You want to keep the door to your right closed, and in this room, there is one window, and all of the zombies will spawn in through that one window. Now, at the start of every round, you'll have about 5 to 10 zombies spawn in from your left where the KN is. What you want to do is go ahead and throw a Wraith Fire just in that doorway, and it will kill all the zombies before they turn into Catalyst or Blightfathers. Oh yeah, the best thing with this strategy, no Gladiators, no Blightfathers, and no Catalyst zombies. So it is purely normal zombies spawning from one window. It is an insane strategy. I haven't had a chance to run this strategy a bunch of times, so I don't know what it's like on normal or even hardcore. I feel like it would be doable on normal. On hardcore, it would be pretty tough because if you do get overrun, you're pretty much dead. And if you're playing, solo, there's just no way. So probably normal is the max. And the best thing about this strategy is if you are doing a headshot, you can go ahead, of course, and kill the zombies, get headshots in casual. And if you have guns where you need to get the heavy zombie kills, you can go ahead and kill the gladiators on the gladiator round. So this is like the ultimate dark matter farming strategy, and it is one that I highly recommend trying out. There we have it, guys. Those are 8 of the most effective and just overpowered camping spots here in BO4 Zombies. If you enjoyed the video, like always, smash that like button. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that sub button. And besides that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.